So I definitely think God sent a client to my house. That is just, you know, the the short answer to how I came about finding out. It wasn't something that was in my family, um, breast cancer as such, and so therefore I never really um, tested or examined my own breasts on a regular basis. As I was looking at her waist, I just saw this big scarring from her navel up, and I said to her, what has happened?" And she said she just finished chemotherapy, she had a mastectomy done, and at that stage she also had liver cancer. When I felt this tissue, a buildup of tissue actually it was, I went to see my gynecologist. She booked me in for a mammogram, for ultrasound, and then on the Monday morning, my gynecologist phoned me and said, "Donna, I'm sorry, but you have breast cancer." How it felt was you're shocked. It's like nobody expects to hear that, and I know it sounds a cliche, but you literally go into trauma, and I actually can't remember anything. My family, I think, was very shocked. My mum, to the extent that she got shingles during, my treatment, and for that I felt very bad. My husband was amazing, absolutely amazing throughout this whole ordeal, and I think it's difficult for men, because they don't voice their emotions, and they also sit with their own fears and insecurity, and not insecurities, but not knowing what, the unknown. The other difficult thing for me was definitely, trying to figure out what I needed to do in this sea full of opinions. The one side was my family, and the other side was my friends, and it was two camps of both camps loving me and wanting the best for me, but the one part said, "How can you ever even contemplate chemotherapy?" And the other part said, "How can you not? By then I was 39 years old, you've got two girls, you need to fight this with all you have." So I was fortunate enough to have medical aid that also covered oncology treatment. It's vital that if you had undergone chemotherapy, afterwards you need to get to some functional medicine practitioner or nutritionist to get your body working again and aligned again, and your hormones aligned again, to heal your body again. So yeah, that's what I'm doing differently nowadays. And then lastly, I would advise you to dress up. I mean, you still here, you're still on this earth, you're still breathing, there's still a purpose for your life. So if you have the strength, get up in the morning, and even if you just put a little bit of lipstick on and mascara and a little bit of blush, it definitely lifts your spirit, and it just creates that feeling in the house. Even for your children, when they look onto you, you're giving them hope as well, to see their mum, that was the worst for me, that I just never wanted my kids to, when they looked at me, to think she already looks like she's dying. So even if it takes 5 minutes of your time just to put a little bit of blush, and a lippy and mascara, because I really do believe that it also gives them hope when they look at mum as just being mum. Yeah, that's my advice.